Government and Community Relations Manager, Hunter Causey. Hunter, nice to see you again.
You as well, Bart. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Did you take the bus over?
I did not this time, unfortunately.
Okay.
The rain and everything, I was also running from another appointment, so I wanted to make sure I got here.
Well, I really see a lot of buses on the road, so obviously you guys are providing service in hours outside of just 9 to 5, which I know provides a lot of conveniences for people. Hot days, though, that's an added convenience because you are providing transportation to cooling centers.
Yeah. So anytime there's a heat emergency, typically anything over 90 degrees and above would clarify as a heat emergency. So you can go to the transfer center, any Jackson District libraries, Martin Luther King Center, as well as the Westwood Mall, to get those hot tickets, and those can take you to any of those locations I just listed as also cooling centers, as well as the Department on Aging. You're welcome to also go to the Westwood Mall if you have any pets to bring with you to help cool down, and the hours are listed as well on the screen, so anybody who needs to use that, no matter where you're coming from, say you just want to get out of the house and it's too hot and you just want to walk around the mall but it'd be cool, you can do that. And you can get a hot ticket and ride the bus for free, and you can take that also back to the transfer center. So say you're downtown and you just want to take the bus over to one of those cooling centers, you're welcome to do so, and then just come back down to the transfer center and you can head home or wherever your destination may be.
Nice. Have people been taking advantage of this?
Oh yes, absolutely. We have already had well over 300 tickets gone out since the initiative started. We really kicked it off June 16th, and it's really just been picking up from there. Obviously the weather's been fluctuating. We had a couple hot days early this week. It's starting to cool down, but next week, Wednesday, all the way through Friday, it's supposed to be 90s and above. So we're really looking to hit those cooling centers. 4th of July weekend was huge.
Oh yeah.
We had a lot of people use them on 4th of July weekend, thankfully, because it was so hot that Saturday and that Sunday. So it's been a great asset to the community, and especially those that may have some health aversions to the heat. So being able to get that free ride over to the cooling centers and be able to relax and have a nice AC space, that's all they need.
Yeah, I think a lot of us take air conditioning for granted, but if you're in a home or an apartment with no air on a day like that, it's dangerous.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely dangerous, especially if you're looking at more vulnerable populations, anybody who may have asthma, as well as with the heat and the Canadian wildfires that are also impacting us right now. I mean, that's just a recipe for disaster. So being able to get those individuals that have those risks into a cool space so they can breathe properly is very important.
Awesome. And we have some hot tickets here at JTV. So if you are in the neighborhood and you want to pick one up and hold on to them until it gets super hot again, which it will.
Yep. And you're welcome to hold on to that hot ticket. You can show it to the driver when you get on the bus, and you can keep that, so then you can use it every time you go. So then you don't have to get another replacement. They're all the same. So just keep that for you. If you turn it in, you can still just go ahead and get another one at one of those designated centers.
And who declares the heat emergency? Is it based on what you are seeing?
Yep, so anytime it hits 90 degrees, it's
Okay.
automatically declared. So even if it's with the heat index and it hits that 90 degrees, we'll still declare a heat emergency and be able to have those free rides.
Cool. I understand that you've got a new bus stop location.
Yes, we're very excited. We have a new bus stop located over on Windsor Street. That'll be on our Southwest Avenue route, Route 3 exactly. It's going to be right on Windsor in front of the Jackson Intermediate School District. We've been partnering with Clark Haas over at JCISD and trying to figure out how we can get some transportation over there for the students as well as the staff and faculty in there. So it's going to run starting August 25th through the end of school. So right now we anticipate it on June 8th, but whenever the last day of school is, we'll run only through the school year. Per the JCISD, that's what they're looking for right now at this time. And it's going to run from 9:15 a.m. to 1:45 p.m. every day that school is running, so throughout the weeks. And the bus should be there every 30 to 35 minutes and should arrive roughly 2 to 5 minutes at the stop after each hour.
A lot of staff or students?
A lot of staff, but also a lot of students. We want to build more independence with students, so being able to have them ride the bus to school as well as getting home, but also the JCISD being able to use local transportation to maybe go to a field trip, and just being prepared for that. So if we need to, we'll work with them and make sure that we have availability on the bus if they're bringing a classroom or a small group of individuals onto the bus to, say, go to the bank and talk about financial literacy, or going out to Ellis Sharp Park for a little visit. Whatever it may be, we just want to make sure that they have more access to the community than they have before.
Nice. And there are students that have some challenging mobility issues that go to that campus, so your buses can accommodate that.
Correct. Yep. So anybody with any sort of ADA mobility issues will be able to have that ramp on the bus, get on, wheelchair accessible, anything, and be able to help them also get off the bus and get to school and get back home. So it's just a great opportunity for more independence for these individuals.
Nice. People may have noticed buses around town that say The Ride, and that is Ann Arbor brand for their transportation services, but those are our buses.
Yeah, so we were thankful, oh gosh, it's probably been 6 months now, 4 months, since we talked to The Ride, and they actually donated those buses to us. We were in some need of some new buses, and they had a surplus, so thankfully we all work with agencies within the state. We were thankful to get those, so they are a hybrid bus. We are running them diesel, but they do have the capacity for biodiesel as well. So it's been a great for us. They're still learning for the drivers though, right? Because that hybrid aspect, but it's been good because it's the future, right? Everything's changing, so being able to know at least the ins and outs of how those buses function is very important.
Wow, so biodiesel, so they could run on corn oil or something like that?
Yeah, it's crazy the amount of, I mean, they have them to run on corn fuel now. You can run them on hydrogen, electric. The hybrid buses are out of this world of what they're becoming nowadays. You know, we can get to the point of having an infrastructure to support some of that, also be, but right now we don't have that, so we're totally focused just on the diesel part of it. But if we need to, or in the future, we can use that if needed.
What about electric buses? Is that something that's in your future?
It's something we've been considering. We're working with the state actually to look at some possible no or low emission buses. Right now our infrastructure isn't the greatest to support an electric only bus, but a hybrid electric bus is something that we can work with to build up on that infrastructure until we can be entirely electric. The world's ever changing, but we're gonna get there, right? So right now we're totally focused on our main supply of diesel, but we're still looking to innovate and get with the rest of the world, right? Because a lot of these transportation agencies, at least outside of southern Michigan, they're all using hybrid buses at this point.
And you've got some new buses in the works too.
That's right. Yep. We're again working with that Michigan Department of Transportation as well as the Federal Transit Administration to hopefully get up to 12 new buses within the next 2 years. So it's been a lawful task, and you know I've been really diligent on it. So we're just really hoping we'll have some news in the next coming months to see if we get awarded those.
Cool. Thanks for all the updates.
Yeah. Thank you, Bart.
Good to see you, Hunter.
You as well.
From the Jackson Area Transportation Authority Government and Community Relations Manager, Hunter Causey. Our